What? The league. We were talking about going into the chat, to the video chat. Just, you don't get it. Video off, mic on. I mean, bye. What? What? Uh, sure, honey, immature.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, you talk about taking the air out of your own building. You're at home, and you try something this risky to start the game? Oh, my goodness. This home crowd, they're just stunned looking at each other right now in silence.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Sees an opening. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, we knew this run game was good, but boy, they are fantastic. You actually see them in person, and you see the physicality of the offensive line, the speed and elusiveness of this back. And I got to tell you, this defense is in for a world of hurt unless they adjust very quickly. First series, huge play, touchdown from this run game. That's exactly how the offense wanted to start.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gamecocks. He will score.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Carr. Finds his man. It's Mobley. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on 3rd and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on 4th.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking for a receiver. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
That coverage is so good down the field. This ball might be thrown just a hair late on the corner, but the defense is able to react, and they get a hand on it. I tell you, these windows are tight trying to throw the football down the field.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That is way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's a fumble. The defense has got it. It's caught. He's got room. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
Bringing it out, it's Harbor. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive, other than turning it over.
How you feeling about your pick, man? Man, honestly, I think, where I was at in the draft, I didn't expect a team like Texas A&M to still be on the board. It was just so you got 2 years left.
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Carr. Here comes the rush. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then, boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I really love the idea of being aggressive early, Chris. You take a deep shot, you get those safeties, and you put them on notice. They know they can't just fly down to stop the run the rest of the day. That's going to help out the run game, the running backs, the offensive line. I love the aggressive play call early in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down, but plenty to spare. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Graham. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the right side. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Offense is out there going for it on fourth down. They converted earlier on this drive. Back to pass. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free. End zone ahead. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's got some space. Look out. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball in the first drive of the game.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bow in their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. That's the end of 1. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking for some space. It's Brown. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. Fights off a defender. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, and particularly with his original alignment, if he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Hands off to the left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting out.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by...
It's just me and my confidence.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Rebels will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Dropping back. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play.
Is there anybody out of conference to play? Like, is there any rivalries you want to have outside of conference? There's been a lot of call-outs for Wade in the last year. The full schedule coming up. We shouldn't have a CPU game on his schedule season 1. I love it every too. I know a little bit about you. I know you make some content out there breaking down defense on this game. So I know you got some skill. Shout out to Narbles on YouTube. I've learned some things watching Narbles on YouTube. So I suggest y'all go watch. This guy knows some things. So you better be on the lookout for Colorado. He will not be Deion Sanders in this league. He's going to be a lot better. Anything you want to say to your CU fans? All right, man. We're excited to see it. I appreciate you pulling up for your interview. I'm excited to see what you're going to do at CU, man. Go Bob. This Wade should not have a CPU game, bro. Like, he got 1,000 call-outs. He got 2 seasons worth of call-outs.
Man, I don't even know who his coach is.
He got a notepad out, bro. I'm sure he got a notepad out, taking names, right?
You already know. He gonna be talking that shit. He gonna line up every name that called him out. Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
We got so class. What you think, sir?
Because now he has a chance. He still got some great teams out there that fell down to his level to where he can pick them. So you don't compete, successful, they will be ready.
Yeah, you got an opportunity to sneak in the back door with a good team here. We have heard people mention that they didn't get them because their recruit base. How do you plan to supplement in recruiting for Indiana?
Just gotta be smart with it. You gotta stay. Picking guys to see. Yes, this is a new style of recruiting, the NIL and all that stuff. I do believe you gotta be smart with it. I mean, if you play smart in terms of the recruiting, you can never do well with any team. And so I'm surprised that people are shocked that, or surprised that people are scared of using a team like Indiana with a national championship team. I mean, right away they're pressing through the roof. The facilities are through the roof, so it's a no-brainer. Can't be scared. Gotta take the challenge. That's what I'm doing. Taking the challenge.
I like it. I mean, great pick. That team definitely.
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the LSU Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. To the air, it's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Barry. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Ball carrier tackled there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, Chris, that's a big play by this secondary on third down to create the tight window and then contact right when the...
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Flanagan. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Second down and goal. Looking for a man. Here comes the pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught with a receiver, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking downfield, it's Levitt on the move now. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
When a quarterback is outside of the pocket, the key for the wide receivers and the tight ends are to find the soft spot in the zone. The tight end does a beautiful job here, finding that area, giving his numbers to the quarterback, and it's an easy completion for a first down.
He'll wisely throw that one away. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first down. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He lets it rip. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. Got an opening here.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here. They're
going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is exactly what makes this guy so special. You see the speed. He's such a threat once he breaks contain. He's on the scramble. The defense has to respect that. And yet he keeps his eyes down the field, and he's able to get a big completion for a touchdown. This is a great player, and he puts the defense in conflict, and he does it here for a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Carr. And the pressure's on. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And that gain good enough for the first down, of course. It'll set up a 1st and goal as we pause for the 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Irish. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
Makes it 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Deep ball back to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Flanagan. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does it.
Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. He's got room to run. Look out. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. Set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play.
Chris, I'm always amazed at the athleticism we see during these games. This is such a good catch. He lays out. I know it's not going to go down as some explosive play, but man, this guy is special.
So the catch sets up 2nd and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Back to throw again. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. That's caught, it's Berry. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He goes out of bounds. The game moves it across the 40.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. It's Mobley. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Bootleg looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game.
It's a lot of statements towards you. Let's end the show with this. We gotta let him close this thing out. I want to see what Kamish got to say to y'all. Let's close this, Kamish. There was a lot of people talking crazy on Kamish name.
Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, but he's lost the ball. The defense scoops it up.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, he
hauls it in to the 25, still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. To throw, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Why would you do that? You know, like when I was a bum, and I wasn't a bum for very long, but the last thing I did, I wasn't calling out the best player. No, I knew I had to prove myself first. And listen, all the people I heard really prove it because you don't love it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game, the #1 team on the road facing a top 10 opponent. But he said they can't get caught up in the numbers. They have got to worry about performing well and making sure they are locked in, handling the noise and the crazy environment on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Mobley. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's in the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
What an incredible weapon it is to have a running back like this, to throw it to him out of the backfield, and how about an open space? He makes people miss, gets to the end zone. What a huge touchdown early in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Mobley. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change, that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that first snap after the defense gets the ball back and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quick completion to the tight end. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the fourth down play. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous. But also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Refuses to be stopped. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
This is just beautiful offense here. Quarterback playing with great timing. Wide receiver understands the defense that he's looking at. He's in the right spot, in the right timing, and the play caller has trust and faith in what he sees on the field and in his players. This is just quality stuff all the way around.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. And you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the on.
to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Man, Chris, you don't get many chances to just make a catch that wide open in the end zone. He has got to bring that one in. It's a good route, good throw. You've got to capitalize on these opportunities. You don't get many in big games, and here, that is a huge opportunity missed.
Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on down.
So if he can recruit good, he should be decent enough. Find his players.
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Passes the 40. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
Chris, this quarterback better have a short memory, because on the first series you come out and throw that interception, there is a lot of game left. You don't want this guy to go in the tank. Someone better get in his ear on the sideline, tell him to calm down.
They're going to run it here. Powers through. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on third down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out, because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Porter. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Past the 20. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. He'll hand it off, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Who got it? The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just call it.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Sticking with the running game. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Weight was going through Champs.
On the ground, it's Jackson. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with...
He's got space. Running. Look at that powerful running. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here comes the rush. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
My first question in these situations is, did he it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And the Fighting Irish will call their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. To the air, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is just a great throw on the fade and single coverage on the outside. But the biggest takeaway is the trust this quarterback has in his receiver. It's always a matchup over scheme in the red zone, and he loves his matchup, and he gets a touchdown because of it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on 4th down.
Three seasons.
fired from Ohio State before. Hold on. So wait.
No,
You argue both sides of this, or
it sounded like it. I was like, wait a minute. I say keep the fire and all that. I say keep the fire and all that because people pick the teams. Like you say, it's different. Show them it's different. Like you get fired, not good enough. Maybe it's gonna humble some people or something like that. So
you know what? George did make a good point that people pick teams based off of not wanting to get fired. And you're right. And if you wasn't concerned, if you knew you couldn't get fired, then people would have took something. Yeah, Bama would have been dropping the fucking chat.
Ohio State when they dropped the George. Them boys is scared of the book.
That's true. That's true.
LSU wouldn't have dropped.
Yeah, Dalton wouldn't have took Miami. He would have took
No.
Miami. Yeah, you're right. I hope that they get jobs in G5 because I hate when they. We had last year. We had what, 5, 6 people.
Well, I feel like that should be a thing though. If you get fired, you can't get fired. You stay in the shoe. Like contending team.
You gotta work your way back up.
But they didn't. They didn't think like a Virginia.
Yeah, that's teams like that.